Welcome back to another Jeff Reviews for You. As you saw in this video, we are looking at a Bluetooth speaker for your shower, and guess what? It runs on water power. How cool is that? You know what? Let's get right into the review. Let's unbox the Shower Power. Of course, this is a Bluetooth speaker that actually can be powered by the shower. Man, that is cool. Once we open the box, we see that we have our Bluetooth speaker here, and this is the part you would hook up into your shower. What I like is they actually include the attachment that goes on the bottom or the top, I guess. And they also have a wrench, some washers. You know what? That's cool. They included some Teflon tape. I really like the portable remote control. You can separate the speaker from the shower attachment, and this can be a standalone speaker, or if you just want to install it without it there, that's cool too. Of course, this is powered by water, but you can also charge this up with a USB-C. That is not included. Let's pair the Shower Power. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on. You can see that I have some available devices nearby. I'm not actually sure what those are. So I'm hoping we will know what happens when this one pops up. Hopefully they name it something that makes sense. I had to turn the Bluetooth off because it was no longer searching. Oh look, Shower Power, that's cool. All right, let's click that. And I wanna pair with it, of course. I guess that chime means we are done. So you know what? I actually want to hear the sound coming from this speaker. So I pulled up one of my favorite YouTubers, his most recent video. So let's just take a listen. Let's push the play button. All right, so here we have the Landroid over on the right. I'm surprised it only came with a 20-volt battery. I would expect it at least 40, so that's a little interesting. We have our charging dock and the pad right here. I am impressed so far with the sound that I have coming out of this. I also like that I can control the play button right from here, just hitting play. If I wanted to pause it, just push pause. But I can also raise and lower the volume just from right here. Pretty cool. A convenient feature that they added, which I really appreciate, is the ability to just, I guess, delete your Bluetooth right away in case you have multiple people that want to use it. So you just hold down this button. Few seconds later, and our Bluetooth has disconnected, ready to pair again. Let's take a look at the remote control. Of course, they have one of these things blocking the battery, so let's just pull that out. It just pulls out, there it goes. And so now I'm supposed to be able to control this speaker from this remote. Oh, maybe I gotta turn it on first. I guess I was overthinking the remote control too much. It actually just has an infrared sensor that you can just face towards the Shower Power, and there you go. I can control the volume, I can hit start and stop, I can even turn it off. It's pretty convenient. All right, so I think I figured this part out. This hex wrench here actually fits inside of this adapter. Well, I had it in there just a second ago. All right, and so then you're able to screw it in either the bottom or the top so you can attach it to your shower, just like that. I'm actually gonna add some Teflon tape here, even though there is a rubber washer in there. I just like to have extra precaution when dealing with water and possible leaking. As I was getting ready to screw the adapter on, I just realized I don't know what's the top and what's the bottom. In the directions it tells us it's labeled, but I don't see anything that's remotely like a label. I'm thinking this is a top because if you can see in there, it's almost like a cone going down, so it's really putting the water in focus so it can hit the white blade. And this is a little wider, so maybe this is where it comes out. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it charges and works. I just screw that in there, almost hand tight. Oop, it turned on. I am a little worried that this is made out of plastic and that could potentially break. Something I would have liked to have seen in a little tougher material, almost like a brass. The bottom part of the speaker does have like a rubber gasket, so when you install it, it makes a watertight seal. Now this does go above the shower head, so I'm guessing they don't expect it to get too much water on this, but it looks to be waterproof, at least from this angle. The speaker feels pretty heavy duty and actually has some weight to it. This part feels mainly like plastic, and I'm not sure how long that will last. You know what I want to do? I actually want to see how much this weighs if we're going to be adding weight to our shower head. All right, so it's just over a pound there, so it does have a little bit of weight to it. I do appreciate the addition of these washers because if you end up hooking this up and the speaker maybe is facing the wrong direction, or you just don't like the way it looked, you can just add another washer or two and change the directions completely to where it looks good for you and is accessible. That is a pretty impressive addition. I appreciate them adding these washers. It's time to hook up our shower power to our shower head. Now you can see that I did wrap this with Teflon tape. You probably don't need that because, well, there's a rubber gasket on the inside, but just in case. You know what? I did want to show this off. This is actually my AquaCare. I reviewed this product about a year ago and it is still going strong. I'm really impressed with it. Anyway, let's hook up the shower to this and try to hook up the shower power. I wanted to make this simple for me, so I am installing this here instead of actually in the bathroom, just so you can see what it looks like, because I know footage wouldn't be that great. All right, so this is tightened around, and now this part I'm gonna hook into the shower fixture coming out of the wall. Let's turn this thing on, and hopefully this will charge. Well, this is strange. So I've had it running for a few minutes and I have absolutely no indication that this is charging. Not sure what's going on, but let me take this apart and see if we can figure some things out. So I've actually taken off the head unit of the AquaCare just to see if there's some sort of a water regulator inside of it. I'm interested to see if this charges, but you know what? Let's turn the water on and see what happens. All right, so we can see water is coming out. I still don't have any charging going on. All right, here we just have the shower power itself, so I can confirm that it does charge and work. I just have to get a shower head that will work with it. So I've tried every shower fixture in my house and none of them worked. Very frustrating. So I looked up on Amazon. I found this rain shower that says it has a flow restrictor, but that you could remove it. So I bought it and I just didn't install the flow restrictor. It's just a separate piece. So now let's hook this on to the shower power to see if it works. We are realistically just going to do the same thing. I'm going to install it here. All I've been doing is hand tightening this stuff. If I see it spins just like that is right now, I'll hold it tight, but I'm only hand tightening. I've not used any kind of wrenches or things, but let's go check this out and see if it works. All right, so our rain shower fixture fits nicely up in there. Let's turn it on to see what happens with the shower power. As you see right away, it is running and charging and definitely solved our problem. We need to make sure we have our shower head that does not have a flow restrictor. Phew! We were able to work out the kinks and get our shower power to charge when the shower was on. So tell me, now that we got it working, what are your thoughts of the shower power? Is this something that you would use? Do you have one? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Now that we are up and running, we know we work, let's listen to some music. I'm gonna be listening to some music from Background Music Without License. It's their channel. I'll link everything down below. This is a free music, but let's just see how it sounds. We've turned it up. Now let's turn the shower on. In this video, we are taking a look at the Shower Power. It's a new product from Ampere that's actually a Bluetooth speaker that runs on water and goes right in your shower. So what did I think of it? Well, first things first, let's talk about the price. The one that I showed right here in this video retailed for around $99. They do have a Pro version, which I think has like some sort of flashing lights, for $150. I did some research and I was able to find some other speakers that go in the shower and they retail between $30 and $50. The big difference, those ones you had to take out and charge. Well, this one actually charges when you use the shower, and to me, that is a game changer. No more having to remember to charge it. It's just there, ready to go. I do like that it paired really easily to my phone and that I could control either from my phone or the remote control. In my opinion, the remote didn't work as well as the phone, but that's just personal preference. The overall sound quality was okay on this little speaker. It's absolutely what I would have expected from a speaker of its size. I wasn't expecting a whole lot of bass or anything, but you know what? It was really neat being able to have music in the shower. What didn't I like about it? You know what? The biggest frustration I had was finding a shower head that actually worked with the shower power. I tried 3 different shower heads in my house. None of them worked, and I had to actually buy a separate one that I could remove that flow restrictor just to get it to work. So it's important to have the appropriate level of PSI coming through this thing just to get it to charge. I will say just the sheer size of this takes up some of the headroom that you might have in a shower. And as for me, I like to have my shower head as high as it can go, and this definitely lowered it down. So that's something to think about as well. Also, on a personal preference, it's kind of bulky and maybe a little ugly sitting up there on the shower, but if it's high enough, maybe you just don't worry about that. Anyway, if this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. So I recently reviewed another product by Ampere, and it's their smart sunglasses called Dusk, and these are actually really cool. You have manually tinting options, and there's an app that goes with it. And I noticed on the app, it looked like the shower power. So how about I just clicked it on to try to pair the app, and it says the app is not yet available, but it's coming soon. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of Shower Power, the water-powered Bluetooth speaker from Ampere. You know what? Not that long ago, I reviewed another Ampere product, and that's called Dusk, and it's their smart sunglasses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link that right here. But if you already saw that, I also talked about the Aqua Care. It's the shower handle that I use every day. I'm going to link that review right over here. And I would love it if you would click on one of these 2 links, and by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you right here or right here. So go ahead, click one. They're safe, I promise.